Alpha Nerd Entertainment. The 21st century's most dangerous cop, John Spartan, and the 21st century's most ruthless criminal, Simon Phoenix. Los Angeles, 1996.
Send a maniac to catch him.
Send a maniac to catch a maniac. Phoenix! One of my favorite movies of all time. I'm not kidding. It's in my top 5 favorite films of all time. I absolutely love this movie. I know that may be a bit of a bizarre choice because it's just a cheesy action flick, but I think there's a lot more to this film that meets the eye. And there's a lot more to this game that meets the eye as well. As we shoot our way, blasting enemies, bungee jumping off of buildings. I'm crushing this first level quick time as we are here in LA as I seek out Wesley Snipes, Simon Phoenix. This level looks awesome. Background looks great with the fiery burning buildings in the background. This follows the movie quite well also. Game by Activision, Virgin Entertainment had some involvement with it. We all know everything Virgin did back in the day was very good. Cool little trick coming up. Anytime you see Simon Phoenix, if you can land a shot, as I do right now, you'll get a free man. There are many situations in this game where you'll get to shoot Simon Phoenix. San Angeles, 2032. John Spartan, 6 foot 190 pounds, sentenced to 75 years in cryogenic stasis for manslaughter. A crime he did not commit. Bogus and it's bullshit. Alright, so we killed 28 people in the first level. MDKs. We're moving on to the museum, as it says right there as I run past it. These over-the-top head levels, there's 2 of them in the game, are a lot of fun. I really enjoy them. The second one's a lot harder than this one, but they're some of the funnest levels in the game. So let's just talk about the GamePro Magazine review. Since I'm talking about fun, let's start it a little backwards this time, and let's start with fun factor. The fun factor in this game is big for me. I really enjoy this game's run-and-gun style, mixed with platforming elements. It's a really good mixture and a great movie game. A lot of movie games suck. Not this one. This is a fun game. I'm going to give this literally a 4.5 out of 5. It has its bullshit moments. So yeah, fun factor, 4.5 out of 5. It's not without its bullshit moments, some blind jumps, some questionable level design, but for the most part, it's a really good, fun experience. I'm going to interrupt this sound review to point out that I'm murdering people in front of a sign that says Hall of Violence. That's awesome. Sound effects are pretty good. The music is also pretty good, but this game does have a little glitch with it where the sound cuts out every once in a while. Some of the sound effects usually. And it happens on the train level in this game for only about 10 seconds, but that's a weird glitch. You know, I like the bow, 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 bow. It has that Genesis fucking bass and reverb and distortion. So it does sound good, but I'm only going to give it a 3.5 out of 5. Now, its controls actually, in my opinion, are where it really, really shines. Now, again, the game does have some questionable level design and some blind jumps that are a little bit bullshit, but it has a tutorial in this game where it shows you how you can play the game. Like, it shows you all the moves you can do, how to duck and shoot, how to roll, how to jump in multiple ways, how to shoot like this at the standstill, how to shoot running backwards. So it provides more than enough control over John Spartan for you to get the job done. The controls are really good, 4.5 out of 5. Its graphics are also quite nice. Now, it's a relatively late release. I don't remember exactly. Yeah, there's enemies fucking everywhere. I don't remember exactly when this game was released. I think it was about 94, 95. But they're not amazing. Obviously, this level isn't like the standout. You know, the next level looks really good. And I do apologize for the quality. I did have my TV set on the wrong setting. I had it set on custom when it should have been set on game, so it is a little bit brighter and blurrier than it should have been if I had my TV set on the right setting. But that is no fault to its graphics. Its graphics, I'm going to give it 4 out of 5. They are quite good. As we make our way here to Simon Phoenix, just like the scene in the movie, where we're about to crash our way below to the exhibit of Los Angeles from 1996. So yeah, if you don't know the movie, you gotta go see the movie. The movie is really, really, really awesome. I love it. I like to use grenades here, as many as I have. I'm all out now. But the grenades are just, they reach them easily. Don't get hit by that gun, I tell you. That's a one-hit kill, maybe 2 if you have full health. There it is, Los Angeles, 1996 excavation exhibit. With a really good tune right here. It's my favorite song in the game. They play this at the end credits as well. The fire coming up looks great. The fluorescent signs look awesome. A lot of enemies in this game. And what I like about this game is that when you turn your back, new enemies will appear. And so you can clear out areas. They don't just constantly regenerate. But if you do turn your back, new enemies will come, you kill them, and then the area is cleared out. See, if I were to hang around there a bit longer, a couple more would pop out of the windows. It's like climb my way down to a health. See, a bit of a blind jump there. You might not know to do that. There's another way of going at the top.
Way to take unnecessary damage, Steve.
Yeah, taking unnecessary damage. I just rushed through the fire like an idiot. This didn't come easy, so I was starting to rush, and I was starting to get really fast at it as well. And I was also starting to get pretty impatient also. So, took some unnecessary damage there as I shoot up. There's a big TNT barrel up there. I know it's there already, so I clear it. If you don't know it's there, you'll see it later and you want to clear it. Yeah, it has a lot. See how I just turned my back there? I knew that guy was going to pop out. Be careful of these guys. The one guy throws a grenade. If he lands, he'll knock you right into a pit of death. Probably the most bullshit spot in the game right here, fighting Simon Phoenix. It's pretty cryptic in that you have to shoot him 3 times, climb up, get him to shoot that, and instantly go to the right. If you don't know to do that quickly, you're going to die over and over and over, and it is going to piss you off. 241 kills in the museum and in the exhibit. I have a total of 269. That's how many people I murked. That's how many NDKs I had. So here we are. Welcome to the auto park. Nice looking level. This is the auto park where Sandra Bullock and Sylvester Stallone, John Spartan, Lieutenant Nina Huxley take off chasing Simon Phoenix in the cab. So, if you will, this is him getting himself a cab to get to the monorail. Let those things go all the way over. And be careful of grenade guys in this game. Grenade guys pretty much insta-kill you. Falling here will result in death, so don't miss your jumps. This was a hard no-death run to string together, I won't lie. I should have had it quicker than I did, but I have the barrier right now, by the way. I get the barrier about 3 times in this game. I make good use of that. I quickly move across some of the more difficult parts in this level quickly while I'm invincible. While you have the barrier, you can still fall to your death. So you're vulnerable to everything else but hit this. Okay, so we've reached the boss. Trying to drop cars on me for whatever reason. If you can get underneath that perfectly, you can smoke it right away. But what you want to do is you want to get underneath it again when it goes back down to pick up another car. Wonderful. You want to shoot it non-stop. Now when it stops, you want to get to the left or the right. And watch out for that laser. If you're slow with that, that boss will kill you a whole bunch of times. I did almost die. Almost died. It was
But I didn't.
while I was shooting up. While I was shooting up, there was an enemy busting a cap at me. Frustrating level. Easy level if you're just doing a basic playthrough, but for the no death run, this level has a couple of places where you can have a good run go south very quickly. I like this level though, I do. It frustrated me with the no death run. I got impatient many times and got killed by the insta-kill lasers. These things here that I'm dodging, they can take a ton of health. 2 of them will kill you. So get hit once and get hit by a couple enemies, and you're going to be dead real quick. The game is quite generous with health. I'm playing on normal because on easy you can only play half the game, maybe 60% of the game. So yeah, no easy. This game makes you play it on normal. I kind of like that. You can make good use of your grenades. There's a lot of good gun pickups. The short shotgun, the sawed-off shotgun's my favorite. Very powerful. The roll is useful too, as I show right there. So yeah, don't touch these things unless you want to die. And yeah, I had a handful of runs. Definitely 4 or 5 end here. Just grazing a laser or thinking that it was safe and I rushed through. Obviously it was frustrating for me because, you know, I've learned to play quickly. I have to slow myself down a little bit in this part. Also, the way these things come is a little bit inconsistent. You never know if it's going to be high or low. Obviously, high is easy to dodge. Low makes it, you know, harder to jump over. I like the effect of all the lights flashing. Now, I know I didn't capture it the best, but if you play this game, you'll see that it looks fantastic. And why it's 4 out of 5 graphics are justified. Yeah, a moment ago you might not have noticed because I was talking, but the audio for my shooting did cut out for about 10 seconds. Alright, Fatty Foods. MTK, got 6 men. Hardest level in the game for a new player. I know what to do, I know how to take my time. This level's rough. I know it so well that it wasn't an issue for the no death runs. I obviously had runs end here, no question, but yeah, this is when you want to take your time. This is a little bit, it slows the pace down a little bit. These little lasers here on the tracks can be difficult to shoot, but commit to shooting them. They almost insta-kill you. 1-2 hits and you're done. In a lot of cases, if you have a little bit of damage already and one hits you, lights out. They are lethal, 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 lethal. So like in the other top-down level, you gotta save the scientists to open the doors to advance to the next areas. It's just this one really ups the ante. The grenade guys, they're brutal. They're usually far away and they throw the grenades, as I already took a big hit. They can kill you really, really quick. Most of the enemies have batons or clubs or nightsticks, and they're going to club you. So up close, they're going to do a ton of damage, but that does make them easy to shoot from a distance, so you can really mow them down as they try to run towards you. The guys with the guns, they're less than the dudes with the nightsticks, but they don't do a ton of damage when they hit you, and you can mow them down pretty easily. This is all about avoiding the lasers and avoiding the grenade guys. Use your surroundings to your advantage as I go into this cubicle and just kind of keep my distance from everybody and use that as cover. You can use those squares as cover as well. I'm going to huck a grenade into that thing. You'll hear it make that noise. I like to shoot these things off screen as I'm about to do as I advance into the next area. Because if you can keep them sort of just off screen a little bit, you can take them out without them shooting the lasers at you, which are lethal, super lethal. There it comes, it's tracking me now. So don't let that laser touch you, even for a second. So now I'm gonna, these guys keep rushing up from behind.
You guys fuck off.
Might look easy, but you'd be surprised. So you can see the sparks. That's how you know you're hitting it off screen. And then you hear the sound. That now, then you know you've destroyed it. I'm blasting through this level.
Why am I missing a scientist?
I've forgotten the scientist. I ration out those healths. There's one there. And another one there. I save those just in case I need them. just mowing them down. There was a part in the other down top level I forgot to talk about. I'm actually in one part in the Hall of Violence, and I'm mowing down everybody. I found a little safe spot right here to shoot that thing, because it can't go to the right. It can only follow you to the left. So inch my way out. Just take it out. Take your time. Don't rush out. But yeah, in the second level, I thought it was really cool where I was just murking people in front of the sign that says Hall of Violence, because that was an exhibit in the museum to show like the barbaric times before the war that happened in this film. Now, the war never took place in this movie. It's just there was there was life as we knew it in the 90s. Then there was a big war, and then life afterwards was very hipsterish, very tame, very passive, very gentle, non-confrontational. Society became very weak and very soft, but very civil. And so that's why they had an exhibit to the barbaric times before the big war that led to San Angeles in 2032 here, where cops don't even know how to fight, because they're not used to, like, people just behave in this future. It's a very peaceful future. So when someone like Simon Phoenix is broken out of cryostasis, cops don't know how to handle it and deal with it, so they unthaw John Spartan, old school cop for an old school criminal, because this movie's just really brilliant. It's brilliant. It's my favorite Stallone movie, hands down. It's like in my top 5 favorite movies of all time. To give you an idea, it's Predator #1, Jurassic Park #2, Terminator 1 #3, Demolition Man #4, and Terminator 2 #5. Like, I put this above Terminator 2. That's a bit of a stretch. Those two could be flipped around, but that's just how good this movie is to me. And I know a lot of other people really love this movie. It's a good time. A little corny, a little cheesy, but it's self-aware. It knows it's being cheesy. It knows it's being corny. So you can't fault it for that, because it's attempting to be that. And just the whole execution of this film is just spot on perfect. See, I'm taking my time here shooting this thing. I don't want to walk out and get shot by it. It'll kill me with the health I have. So we got a few more. There's that one there, trying to lure it out. I know the laser shot slow, but if you're close, it'll hit you easy. And its hitbox is wider than it looks. The laser itself looks very thin, but its hitbox is about double that size. So if you're slightly off to the side and you think you're safe, you're probably not. Just steer clear of the lasers. Now, I'm taking my time. I'm not risking anything. You can see the sparks. You can hear the noise.
That final health. We got 2 of them remaining.
Yeah, going back for the health. Better be safe than sorry. I'm going to run that hallway, just full tilt shooting. There's about 3 lasers, a couple enemies remaining, more than enough things there to do damage. So a full health bar, a little sprint to the finish. We'll move on to the next level.
To the finish.
Where's my coffee? I forgot my coffee. I'm going to go get my coffee. Who cares? Cool.
Alright. Sketchy level.
Okay, I got my coffee. I'm back. This level, I really like this level, but I had 2 runs fail because I had glitchy deaths. This level can be glitchy. I've only ever experienced the glitch a handful of times. Only 2 cost me no death runs, but they're fall pit deaths. And this level, you got to know where to go. You got to know where to drop, and you got to know where to traverse the terrain. And that's easier said than done, but I do like this level a lot. It's very fast-paced. It's a nice change from the slower-paced level before it. Little things like here, we're coming up to a spot. I already passed it. Fuck, I'm flying through this. I like how it shows you the elevation, too. Like, it starts off at like 12,000 feet. Heads up! Don't go to the left there, man. That shit will kill you. You can see all the rebarb sticking out. Climb the pipes, go on the metal. We're working our way underground to where he eats the rat burger and meets up with Dennis Leary. Egger Friendly, or something like that.
Alright. Sketchy part.
This is where it gets tough. Jump back, get the help. Stay on the top low. Drop down to the second rope. That top rope will just send you to your death. Go through the middle there, not to the left. I drop through to the middle because it pushes you through to the middle. But if you land on that ledge and you walk to the left, you're going to die. Drop to the middle. The top's safe, the bottom's not safe. But the middle one's the safest. And it has health at the end if you're able to grab it, which I got. Now I think we're going to do one more drop when the rope appears. Right there. And now we're just going to ride all the way to safety. Go through the middle again, not to the left. You can see all the rebarb. Level done.
Not
fast.
normally is. Just 2 runs and I just fell to my death for like no apparent reason.
That's fast, damn.
Obviously frustrating when that happens.
Okay, now we are in the underground world where the people have been like forced to live. Those who like defy against the pussy above ground world run by Dennis Leary, Edgar Friendly. Like I said, this is the place where he eats the rat burger, and you got to know the movie to know where you are in this part of the game. And it follows the movie pretty fucking well, all things considered. Which back in the day wasn't an easy thing to do for a video game. Shoot those C4s. Shoot the guns and don't be near them when they explode. I'm clearing out as many enemies as I can because there's a health I'm going to get because I'm not coming back here. So now I'm back to full health and it cleared my path a little bit. We got a grenade guy. You could throw a grenade up to him, but if you're quick with your jumping, you can climb up, pop him, pop this, pop this. A shotgunner guy comes from behind. Heavy damage with his shotgun. I know he's there, so I know to hit him hard. But also, you get used to this game spawning enemies behind you. Again, once you kill the enemies that spawn behind you, no more will spawn, but they like to do that. They like to make you think you're safe as you move forward, just to have more fucking bad guys appear. Heads up!
Super fast.
Super fast. You can shoot him really quickly. Simon Phoenix, he doesn't shoot his laser gun and he knocks out all the lights, which you'll need special glasses and the graphics change. This level can be played viewing it in 3 different ways. I was fast, so the lights didn't get shot out. You can play it in the dark, or you can play it in the dark with your night vision. So it's kind of cool. From this point on, you can view the level in 3 different ways. The lights have just gone out a little bit. But yeah, I was that quick to shooting Simon Phoenix that he couldn't take out the lights. I didn't know that until trying to no death run it. Yeah, I'm taking my time. That's a grenader down there. Make use of that open hole, shoot the enemies. Now the shooting works just like Earthworm Jim, that you can't see your bullets, and you shouldn't be able to because they're lightning fast projectiles. But you have to like know to point where they are, and you know that it's gonna fire bullets in that direction based on where his arm is. So just because you can't see the projectile, it's just like Earthworm Jim. If you know Earthworm Jim, you'll understand the shooting in this game, and it's a realistic form of shooting. And you get used to it really quickly. You don't need to see your bullets. You see the spark from your gun, you hear it, that's enough. Okay, we got 2 levels to go. Working our way deeper into that crust of the Cryogenic Chamber. I had 1 run fail at the end of this level. Very frustrated. This level, you make good use of the rolling. Because you got to roll past the mist. The mist is very hot. It'll burn you quick. Kill you quick. I waited for that guy to shoot a grenade so I could drop down and pop him. Don't drop while they shoot the grenade unless you want to die. Stupid places you can die. Don't fall off of this into that fire. You'll instantly die. Yeah, preemptively shoot too. Never hurts. I often run and just shoot all the time, like kind of conscious style. So we got the barrier again. I make great use of the barrier here. I know where I'm going. Because Simon Phoenix is hard to hit here. You want to use a grenade if you don't have barrier. Since I'm invincible, his laser went right through me. Otherwise, I would have died instantly there. So I know to use the barrier and to get there quick.
Fucking excellent.
Yeah, doing quite good right now. This game kicked my ass, though. This game kicked my ass. It humbled me. It made me feel mortal. It ended many no-death runs. I only really sat down last Wednesday and Saturday night, but when you play for hours and you're losing after hours and hours, that's a lot of runs. It's a lot of failure. It may have only been 2 nights of attempts with a 3rd night of preparation. It was like last Monday was a prep, shake the rust off, get re-familiar with the game. Wednesday night, recorded my first attempts and my first failures. Played for a handful of hours, lost. Saturday night, played for a good 4 or 5 hours. That's a lot of runs, a lot of failure. So yeah, only 2 nights of hit and record and trying, but we're looking at like 7, 8 hours of failure. That's a lot of runs. That's a lot of failure. It's a lot of patience. But as you inch your way more, it's like my first couple runs, I was barely getting past the 3rd, 4th level. The 5th level was kicking my ass. But as you get better and get further, you start to taste that victory. I remember when I got a 2 death, and then I got a 1 death. And I remember when I got all the way up to here, which was a PB without dying. And then I died here. And then I beat the game on a 1 death. Your confidence grows as we move our way to, we have 700 kills.
Big sip of water.
All right, we're in the Cryogenic Chamber now. Going after Simon Phoenix for the final fight. Send a maniac to catch a maniac. Phoenix! Oh, this movie's full of one-liners. You got the 3 seashells. We're police officers. We're not trained for this kind of violence. You got my favorite. I'll save my favorite till the end. Actually, no, I'll just say it now. I love my favorite. It's, you're nice enough to wake me up and let me know that everything that meant something in my life is gone. It'd be more humane to stake me down and leave me for the fucking crows. It's just a great line, you know, because he wakes up and finds out his wife, his children have all died in the big war. And he's like, oh, thanks for waking me up to let me know that everything that meant something in my life is gone. It'd be more humane to tie me down and leave me for the fucking crows. Just a great line from a great movie, filled with great lines. Like, I don't know, just go watch this movie. I'm going to be watching this movie now, too. We're almost here. I used the barrier, kind of beeline here. I got my my little frost grenades, if you will, which is, I guess, liquid carbonite. Yeah. Okay, killed that really quick. I'm a blast from the past! Okay, yeah, so throw the grenades up there, freeze them, get some shots off. I don't do the best here, but I don't do the worst. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching my No Death Run. I'm going to get this very soon. And then Gaming Steve's going to have a bunch to say. Then I'll have a little bit more to share as the credits roll. So I'm just going to watch my handiwork here.
Come on, Steve.
Cheers.
Terrible.
Yeah, if you run out of the grenades,
terrible.
The carbonite grenades, you got to shoot him to get more. Nice. So close.
I missed.
There we go.
Let's go! Finally! Oh, let's go! Finally. That one caused me torture and pain, almost to the lengths of Golden Axe, but not quite. We got Codename Viper, Golden Axe, Bloodlines and Castlevania Bloodlines and Codename Viper were very fucking hard and challenging and gave me a lot of bullshit and a lot of difficulty. This and Golden Axe were on a different level. This wasn't quite as bad as Golden Axe, but oh my god, I should have had it so many more times than I did. Anyways, a total of 720 murder, death, kills, 20 on that level. The battle is over. Just let the credits roll. This one was not easy at all. Great game. Finished with 12 men strong. Oh, what a relief it is. Let's let the awesome music play out, and I'll just let Commentary Steve have a little bit to say, and I'll chime in after the credits roll. I'm going to drink some water. You are truly a demolition man.
Yeah. You truly are a demolition man, Steve. No death running demolition man for the Sega Genesis. Awesome game. I'm going to call it a hidden gem because I don't see anybody playing this game. It is a fast, fluent, smooth playing run and gun game with a mixture of platforming elements. It's not perfect, but it's awesome, and you should play it. And thank you for watching my No Death Run, guys. Demolition Man, the movie's amazing. The game is great. Both on Super Nintendo as well. I'm sure it plays better on the Genesis. Not being biased, it's just when a game runs faster, it plays better. If you haven't played it. This game is absolutely awesome. So with that being said, keep it cool, keep it classy, and always retro game. Until next time, guys, I'll see you in the next No Death Run review.
Yes!
Fuck yes.